Welcome to Scrum and Coke channel. My name is Fuji Wing, software engineer. I am excited to present the new Visual Studio template OnionAPI for rapid prototype ASP.NET Core web services. The video consists of 3 parts. In part 1, I show how to use the template. In part 2, I walk through the source code created by the template. In part 3, I demonstrate advanced features such as filter, sort, age, and shape data. Let's get started. In Visual Studio, I can create a new project from a template. I already installed the OnionAPI Visual Studio template, so I'm going to search for it. Select the template, click on Next. I enter the project name and use just the default location. Click Create. The Visual Studio then, using the template and the configuration from the template to create a solution with 3 folders, and in each folder we'll have just individual projects. So let's continue with the part 2, where I'm going to walk through the source code created by the template. In the folder core, there are 2 projects. One is a project name talent management.application, and the other project is talent management domain. The domain project is where the entities and the common models reside. The application project is where the interface, CQRS features, exception behaviors, code reside. For example, the data interface, there are 2. One is employee repository async, and then the other one is the position repository async. The infrastructure folder contains 2 projects. One is the project name talent management.infrastructure.persistence. The other one is the talent management.infrastructure.share. The persistent project contains the application-specific database access. For this project, is used entity framework. So you find the application database context, the context folder, and the repository contains the employee repository as well as the position repository. The presentation folder contains the WebAPI project. This is where the source code for the controllers to expose REST API resources and the endpoints. This is the employee controller, and have one get method here. Position controller has other REST methods such as get, host, put, and delete. Let's move on to the part 3, where I demonstrate the advanced features: data filter, sort, page, and shape. Right mouse click on the Web API project and set it as a starting up project. I'm going to run it. Visual Studio start an instance of the web browser, and it's going to display the Swagger where I can explore the Web API resources, different REST endpoints. The OnionAPI template create two resources here. One is the employees, and the other one is the positions. Let's explore the employees. Click on Get. Try it out. The employees have parameters that I can search by the employee number, the employee title, where I can specify the order, the fields that I want to query, the page number, and page size. You can leave all the field blank and use the default parameter values. Click on Execute. So it displays page number 1 with 10 rows. And here are the data fields: ID, first name, middle name, last name, etc. Let's try to do an order by first name, last name. Execute. So the data come back now is ordered by first name and then last name. Let's shape the data. So instead of return many different columns, let's pick up only like first name, last name, employee title. So the JSON output now, instead of many different columns, that would be narrowed down to just 3. The employees REST in resource here, the data come from the mock fake data, and the library behind that is bogus. Let's explore the other endpoint, which is the position. The data from behind the positions endpoint are from the actual table database, and then the table in the database called positions. Let's explore the Get. Let's have a similar consistent interface where the Get endpoint can allow to filter by some columns, like for example, position number, position title. And then they have other parameters such as order by, fields, page number, page size, similar to the employees in resource. Try it out. Execute. Let's scroll down and take a look at what the data fields coming. So by default, it goes from page 1 to 10. And this have 5 columns: ID, position, title, all the way to position salary. Let's try paging. In page number 2, it will display the next 10. Execute. So the response body have now displayed, it's on page number 2, page size equal to 10. And now the ID starting from 11, 12, 13, etc. Let's search for a position number. Click on execute. So in the JSON response now, there's only one row coming back. Let's conclude the presentation for the OnionAPI. In summary, when managing the development, many organizations are struggling with governance and looking for value-added process improvement tools. The OnionAPI template increases consistency while decreasing delivery times. In addition, the OnionAPI provides boilerplate code to create advanced REST API features such as data filtering, sorting, shaping, paging. Give it a try. Thank you.